Let's start with some head tilt side to side, drawing your shoulders down throughout. And just noticing that stretch between your ear and your shoulder, keeping the length of your neck. You can also have your hands on your shoulders to help glide the shoulders down. And let's keep the length of our spine. Now looking up and down, inhale up, exhale down. So keeping the spine upright, try not to hinge too far forwards or slouch back, so you're reaching right up to your ceiling. Feeling the stretch through the front of your neck, only as far back as your mobility allows. And then going into rotation, clockwise. Inhale as you pull back, keeping the shoulders softening down. Exhale, lower down. Keep finding control in your movement. And now going into reverse. To your left, inhale up, exhale down. So we're basically passing through the side stretch, front stretch, side stretch of the other side, and then the back of your neck. And take the time to feel all four movements. Okay, on your next set, we're gonna have your hands interlocking. As you exhale, we're gonna round your back. Think of rib cage going back, body going forwards. Find the separation of your shoulder blades. Extend your spine, lower your arms down in a circle. Again, exhale, round your spine. Try not to scoot back, instead going forwards from the shoulder blade. And then stacking your spine from tilt to your head. Find length, arms releasing down. Exhaling off your abs engaging. So there's that rib-hip connection over here. Shoulders soft and not squeezing our neck. Inhale to stack up your spine to top of your head and then release your arms in a circle. Now reverse, reach your arms to the ceiling. Round your spine over your thighs and release. Inhale to reach your arms up without pushing the rib cage forwards. And maintain the placement of your ribs as you draw your arm circle. From here, as you exhale and reach forwards, if it's hard to stabilize your shoulders, you can bring your arms slightly below shoulder height to help facilitate rounding of your back. Inhale to stack up. Exhale to flex your spine, bringing your ribs closer to your hips, feeling that stretch in both your upper and lower back. Next set, we're gonna interlock your fingers again and then swing it to the left, shortening your left waistline and then swing it down and up to the right, shortening the right waistline. The stretch should be felt on each side of your back and your upper back, whichever is tighter for you. Keep grounding your hips down and again keeping your shoulders away from the ears. Think of pulling the arm away and we're reaching towards the right. We're pulling the left arm away. And we have the shoulder blade reaching forwards and away from us. Inhale up, exhale, and pulling to the left or grounding the hip on the right side. And a couple more here, making sure that you are reaching your spine to the opposite direction of your arm. Finish up your last rep here and slowly return to center. On your next set, we're gonna have your hand placing by your side in line with your hips. As you exhale, let's thread that free arm through, scooping your abs in, grounding your hips as you push your front arm or supporting arm down to your mat. Inhale as you rotate, think of opposition with the shoulder blades and the rib cage. The ribs will take the lead with the shoulder blade instead of your arm. Exhale to round your spine, think of grounding and sitting back, creating that nice C curve. Find it rounding through the shoulder blades, reaching you forwards and back. Inhale as you rotate from rib cage. Again, just check that the hips are grounded equally on each side. Exhale to round, belly button in. Inhale as you rotate, just check that both sides of your shoulders are relaxed away from your neck. Especially when we round, just check for any hiking through your shoulders, reset it if needed, and finishing through, twisting to the back. Now, option here is to use a yoga block. This will be useful for you if you have tight hips. So let's do the same stretch, reaching over, just showing you in side view this time, chin away from chest. Exhale as you round your back, pushing away from your supporting arm. Inhale as you rotate, you'll feel a stretch through the left side of your pecs. Exhale to round, inhale to rotate in opposition with the shoulder blades and the rib cage. Keeping the shoulders both away from your ears, keep them soft. And we'll do this on the other side. Once you're ready, reaching the opposite arm over, rotate through the hole. Inhale as you rotate. Just noticing that opposition twist from your rib cage, one front, one back, and from your shoulder blades. Moving at your own pace. Keep the energy sitting into your hips rather than into your supporting arm. On this side, you might feel a stretch on your front shoulder. Again, you can do this with or without your block, whichever feels more comfortable for your body. Keeping your abdominals engaged as you rotate front and back with the same control. Last one here, and we're going to move on to our next exercise. Once you're ready, you can come up to a high kneeling position and just watch me for a bit. Reaching up and over, you can choose to bend your elbows more to relax your neck and shoulders. The bottom arm is going to go down and up 3 times before you use your obliques to bring yourself back center with control. Again, up and over. Check your neck, head stays in the middle of both shoulders. We're looking at stabilizing our torso as the arm is moving, then using your top obliques to come back up. Alright, let's do this together, reaching up and over. Height of your choice with the side bend. And keep it slow and steady so we're focusing on control. If your arms are longer, this will be more challenging. As long as you can keep both shoulders relaxed, that's fine. Now repeating this on the other side, I'm just going to show you from side view. You can imagine my bottom arm going down and up. So I'm just showing you that the head stays in between both arms and our rib cage is in line with the shoulder and the hips. For our last exercise, bring your front leg forwards and making sure your heel, knee, and hip is in the same alignment. So if it's too narrow, shift it back out. Once you have that, let's position our legs wide enough that you feel a stretch on your back front hip, holding your abs, energizing your spine up. Just check in with your heel that is not lifting up. Rock your weight forwards to the side, then rotate to the front. Turn out your thigh and flex your foot to your ceiling and use your elbow to press your knee open. You want to feel the stretch on your inner thighs. Soften your knee if you feel like it's reaching down towards your floor. So your knee is being supported by your inner thighs and your foot keeps pulling in towards your hip. Rotate back to the front, align your legs again, find that back hip flexor stretch and sinking down for a couple of pulses if you'd like. Then rotate back to your front for the inner thigh stretch of your outstretched leg. Remember to use your arm to press the knee open and keep flexing your foot without locking your kneecap. You can also use a yoga block to give you more balance and support in your stretch. If you feel comfortable, you can try leaning back slightly with your abs still supporting your lower back. And you can reach your hips lower to intensify your stretch. Okay, you don't have to force anything. From here, twisting forwards, flex your foot, soften your knee slightly to keep it from jamming towards the floor. It's okay to find a bit of tiptoe in your movement. Just make sure that the knee is still pointing up towards the ceiling. Rotate to the side. You can take a couple of pulses here with your back hip flexor, deepening that stretch. Wait to the side first before you rotate facing front. Again, keep that energy of your toes pulling in towards yourself. And let's repeat this on the other side. So making sure that your front heel, front knee is in line. Back hip flexor feels this stretch. Engage your core and lengthen up your spine. Shifting your weight to the side. And then rotating to the front. So you're going to flex your foot up towards the ceiling, drawing our toes towards our knee, making sure we feel this on our inner thigh. Be careful of the knees hyperextending so we're keeping the knees slightly soft, and then rotating back to our side. Lean to your side before rotating forwards, using your arm to press your thigh out. If you are in a tiptoe position, that's fine. Just check that your knee is still pointing upwards. Option here is to use our block, so you can practice this with the block as well and see how you feel. So it's okay to be a higher position. Don't force any stretch that doesn't feel comfortable. Okay, one last set here. Align your foot, knee, and hip. Reaching down, you feel this on your back hip flexor. Keep your abs drawing in and up. Lean to your side, rotating to your front. Turn your toes out. And that's it.